Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. I'm Sammy, your host, here to give you a detailed dive into another captivating book. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It's essential for us to keep bringing you these summaries. Plus, subscribing means you'll always be in the loop when a new book summary drops. Today, we're exploring Atomic Habits by James Clear. First published in 2018, this book offers a practical guide to building good habits, breaking bad ones, and mastering the tiny behaviors that lead to remarkable results. Let's dive into the key principles and insights from this book so you'll feel like you've read it cover to cover. The book begins with an introduction to the concept of atomic habits. Clear explains that small incremental changes, atomic habits, can compound over time to produce significant improvements. He emphasizes the importance of focusing on the system behind the habits rather than the goals themselves. By refining your system, you naturally achieve better results. The 4 Laws of Behavior Change. Clear introduces the 4 Laws of Behavior Change, a simple set of rules for creating good habits and breaking bad ones. These laws are based on the principles of cue, craving, response, and reward. Law 1, make it obvious. The first law, make it obvious, is about identifying and clarifying the cues that trigger your habits. Clear suggests using implementation intentions, statements that specify the when, where, and how of a behavior, to make desired actions more obvious. For example, instead of saying, I will exercise more, you can say, I will exercise at the gym at 6 a.m. every weekday. Clear also recommends using habit stacking, where you link a new habit to an existing one. For instance, if you already have a habit of drinking coffee every morning, you can stack a new habit like reading for 10 minutes right after your coffee. Law 2. Make it attractive. The second law, make it attractive, involves leveraging the power of cravings to make your habits more appealing. Clear explains that habits are driven by dopamine, a chemical in the brain associated with pleasure and reward. By making habits more enjoyable, you can increase the likelihood of sticking to them. One technique is to use temptation bundling, which pairs an action you need to do with an action you want to do. For example, you can only watch your favorite TV show while exercising. This makes the habit more attractive by combining it with a pleasurable activity. Law 3, make it easy. The third law, make it easy, focuses on reducing the friction associated with performing a habit. Clear emphasizes the importance of starting small and making habits as simple as possible. He introduces the 2-minute rule, which states that any new habit should take less than 2 minutes to complete. This approach lowers the barrier to entry and helps you build momentum. Clear also discusses the concept of environment design, where you structure your surroundings to make desired behaviors easier. For example, if you want to read more, place books in easily accessible locations around your home. Law 4, make it satisfying. The fourth law, make it satisfying, is about ensuring that your habits provide immediate rewards. Clear explains that the human brain is wired to prioritize immediate gratification over long-term benefits. By making habits satisfying in the short term, you increase the likelihood of repeating them. One way to do this is through reinforcement, where you reward yourself immediately after completing a habit. For example, you can treat yourself to a piece of chocolate after a workout. Clear also suggests using habit tracking, where you visually record your progress, such as marking an X on a calendar for each day you complete your habit. This creates a sense of accomplishment and motivates you to maintain your streak. Inversion of the laws, breaking bad habits. Clear also explains how to apply the 4 laws in reverse to break bad habits. This involves making the cues less obvious, reducing the attractiveness, increasing the friction, and making the habit less satisfying. For instance, if you want to reduce screen time, you can make it less obvious by keeping your phone out of sight, less attractive by removing entertaining apps, more difficult by setting up screen time limits, and less satisfying by finding alternative rewards. The importance of identity. Throughout the book, Clear emphasizes the importance of aligning your habits with your identity. He argues that lasting change comes from viewing your habits as part of your identity, rather than just actions you perform. For example, instead of saying, I want to run a marathon, you should say, I am a runner. By adopting this mindset, you reinforce the behaviors that align with your identity and make them more sustainable. Conclusion. The power of small habits. Clear concludes the book by highlighting the transformative power of small habits. He encourages readers to focus on continuous improvement and to trust the process of incremental change. By making small adjustments and consistently applying the 4 laws of behavior change, you can achieve significant and lasting improvements in all areas of your life. Atomic Habits provides a comprehensive and actionable framework for building better habits and achieving your goals. By understanding and applying these principles, you can create a system that supports continuous growth and personal development. Thank you for tuning in to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. Don't forget to subscribe to get updates on new episodes, and if you enjoyed this summary, please like and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy reading!